guys, welcome back to the Daily Dose of Firefall. The name is Viperpain and we are currently being shot at for some unknown reason here. We've just logged into the game again and we have a restock station. I'm not really certain what exactly that is. They seem to have added that one. I haven't seen that one before. It's kind of a new site. Well, today I was going to go through a little bit of the money situation in the game and talk about how you do certain items with interactions. So, last time we did the Daily Dose of Firefall, we went through an instance and we made quite a lot of coins. Now, as you can see here, I have 11,197 Crystites. And that's pretty much what I'm going to call this episode. It's going to work a little bit around the Crystite functionality. What the credits really do. Well, Crystites, then you have credits, then you have red beans. So those are Crystites, these are credits, and that's red beans. And you can convert Crystites into credits that can then become red beans. So about 1,000 Crystites, about 10,000 Crystites becomes enough credits to become one red bean, I think it is. I think the conversion rate is a little bit changing, a little bit fluid, but we're gonna go down and make sure that we check that out. Alright, so you have a few things to remember when you are in the world, and this is the molecular printer, and in this you refine, you harvest, craft your items. You have 2 slots and you have to pay a little bit of Crystites to open them up, I think. I did that very early in the game. So you have the workbenches, and I have a feeling that seeing how empty this window is, you might actually have a little bit more later on if you have some special feature or something. But we have 3 options. We have research, we have refining, and we have manufacturing. Now, calling down a thumper will yield a lot of resources. So you can have resources that you can then refine. You can also refine higher rare materials back into the lower range. So the tungsten plating here is a rare result from refining tungsten ore. So I've already refined tungsten ore, but I can refine them back into tungsten bars again. So that's pretty much how it works. I don't really have that much to refine at the moment. In research, you are starting to reach a little bit more of a complex situation. I started researching a little bit in here, and as you can see, the prices vary in different ranges and whatnot, and it depends on pretty much where you would like to spend your money. Now, I've already said that since I'm playing this on the free basis, I will be using the ad revenue I actually get from this game to send some coins back to the red 5 people by buying a few packs of red beans. This game is well made, and I would suggest that even if you're playing it for free and you have the opportunity, get one of the smaller packs to help support and keep a game like this alive and encourage them to come up with more and cooler stuff. Anyway, we are in about the research, and as you can see, they cost Crystites as well as research points. And these research points, credits I think they refer to, research credits, are gathered when you refine, when you salvage material. So you get a little bit of Crystite and you get a big bunch of science credits, or research credits. Now, as I said, I was gonna play it until the end, so I'm just skipping all of these. I'm not sure if they do anything, but I will be going straight forward here and then all the way down to plasma cannons level 40. Which will be an interesting thing to see when that happens. You also have several different tiers to select from, so this isn't all the research that you have. There is quite a lot. So you can research plasma cannon, heavy guns, fusion cannons, thermals, bioneedle, etc, etc, and the list goes on. These weapons are depending on your class or your battle frame, what you choose to play as. The secondary weapons are, however, for everyone, so that one is a thread that you might want to spend some more coins in. Alright, we have the ability production, which is your abilities as the set that you're having. You have the Accord Assault, which is the one I'm playing. It's the first one is what everyone starts off as. The rest of these you have to pay about, I think it's 10 red beans to unlock all of them. Except the first class of each class that we do have, of course. Needed to remind myself of that. Battleframe production. Now, these A, B, D, E, R, they are standing for different types. So this is for the assault type. This is for the biotech. You have the dreadnought. You have the engineer. And you have the recon type. So these mean something. So if you're going to play on the assault, focus your research in this tree. If you're only going to play recon, of course, only in this tree, and so on. General knowledge is something that is quite well worth having a look into. It does health packs, stim packs, and it does the thumper. And I'm still saving up a little bit of credit so I can have my personal thumper level 3. There are plenty enough people having the big squat thumpers, and it's just join in whenever you see these being called down if you really need to farm stuff. But in order to get money going on your own, first I would suggest that you focus getting up to personal thumper level 3. That would give you the ability to harvest most of the materials you would need on a single player basis, so you don't have to rely on too much other people coming around. Alright, if you have a guild, that's quite good. But that was research. We've shown you refining, so we're going out of manufacturing. And this list here is controlled entirely upon what you've been researching. So if I'm going into shared equipment here, I have researched the Battleframe core for speed up until level 26 at the moment. And as you can see, it's still not strong or fast enough for me to find it worth building one of these, but I keep them active anyway. I've also researched a little bit into the Accord Assault, so I have my weapons, the really cool ones, and it's not strong enough yet, unfortunately. We need more power in them, but it's slowly working there, and I have a feeling when it's time that to produce the really epic ones that you will have a big punch of them. Now this is the one I tend to use most, the consumables. You can craft yourself the silver vending tokens, which I will show you soon where you can use them. They do cost quite a lot, but they might be worth it if you are one that likes to hunt for achievements and unique items that aren't so easy to obtain, or you just happen to have a bunch of Crystite lying around without use for them. But what I use this for is the glider pad, so I can just place a glider pad every and anywhere I choose to. So let's build 10 of them. And here you see the queue starts up on this workbench, but I can jump in on this one and we can continue looking on. The next two I use is the ammo pack and the health pack. So if you have a small stim pack, you get a health regeneration over seconds rather than an instant heal, which this is. These are also improved by doing the research on the general knowledge. But let's craft a few of these. So that's how you do it. Now your workbench is full. Let's move along by moving to the next ones. Alright, you press escape to get out of that. Now you have customization options for yourself, which is in the console called New You, and this is my look. You can customize your look and appearance by choosing these. They do cost red beans. Some of them, as you can see, this one costs red beans, but you get this kind of cool look. And it's up to you if you want to choose them or not. There are unlocks that you can find in the world, or you can even buy them on the marketplace. But it's up to you, and the choices are man or woman. And I think you can swap between genders midway, and it doesn't really matter, but I do like my characters like this. You also have a few voice samples, but I think all of these are actually free, so you get a few choices to make of that. Right, that's the customization options. Now, if you happen to pick up an unlock, which I know you do at the younger levels, whoops, I pushed the boost button, which I shouldn't have, jumped through everything. Now, if you get unlocks and whatnot, you get them in your inventory like so. So you locate whatever the item is, and you just drag it down to your hotbar like so. Then you close the inventory and you press the button, and therefore you have unlocked the item wherever it is. It will be spent, but you will still see it on the screen, and so don't be too confused about that. I'm not sure why they didn't solve it on that way, but they did. Alright, the next was the Battleframe Garage, which is here. This costs coins, the Crystites, to repair yourself, which is the important one. This is also where you can repaint yourself. So if you want a cooler look on your Battleframe, you have a lot of options and choices that you can do here. And you can zoom in on yourself, see how you look like. And this is the Battle Cat's combat suit. I really like the look of this one. It's quite a cool one. Doesn't give any bonuses or boosts or anything, but you do get the decal, which is this, the Black Cats. You get this suit, and you do get the fancy title with it. Right, so that was that. Let's move on to the marketplace terminal, which is this one. This is pretty much the auction house. You can buy, you can sell, and you can see your transactions that you have going on. Now, under buy, you have the currency exchange, so you can convert your Crystites at the rate of, I think it's 25. So let's see, convert. Yes, you get 25. So for every 100 Crystite you have, you get 4 credits. Now, in order to get red beans, you need to pay about 100 credits to get that. And you have quite a large abundance of that level. I do not know who puts these out here. You can probably sell them yourself. And I think it might actually be players that put them up, and you kind of convert the red beans back into the credits, which are then used on the marketplace. So let's get back into the marketplace terminal. You can buy your different weapons, and once you get familiar with how this works, you have an easier time searching around. The pluses here means that you can find the ability module for what you're looking for instantly. The weapon modules are the insert slots for the weapon, so that you boost your own weapon. Same for the abilities, but those goes for the afterburners, crater, overcharge, shockwave. So you put these into them, and it gives a certain kind of boost. They're being sold by players, different levels, and at different prices. You can see here it is 2,200 for the Blitz module, which is an orange one, which improves the cooldown and potency of an ability. Recharge is 14% down, potency is increased by 28%, and charge speed is 14%. Not really sure exactly what that does and how it would suit in an optimal tweak of a Battleframe at the moment, but I will get into that in a future episode. You also get your craftable items here, and I don't know how well they sell, because there are quite a lot of iron bars and titanium bars and whatnot, and they do sell for a sort of an okay amount, I guess. If you tend to farm a lot with the Thumper, this is probably the place you can go and dump a lot of stuff to earn extra credits really, really quickly. Alright, and this is the fun bit. This is the unlocks, where you can find what it is. You can buy certain items, and they do cost. VIP membership for 30 days can currently be obtained for 13,000 credits, and you get to see, if you click on it, you get to see the listings. And the next level is, well, you can see someone is hoping to get 30,000 credits for one 30-day VIP membership. The VIP membership, unlock a month of VIP membership. If you're already a VIP, this adds the remaining duration of your VIP membership. I'm not sure how much you get for getting it normally, but there is the XP bonus, Crystite, reputation, and a lot more benefits. You have the body visuals, so you can unlock, as I showed you, the customization. So you can get some really, really cool stuff. And unlock Capuchin, and it's, I have no idea what this is. They don't show you, but it looks like it's a turkey hunter hat. That might be kind of a cool outfit to have, but it's currently going for a lot of credits. There are quite a few here to check through, so do have a look around. If you have the Crystites and the credits to spend, go ahead and do so. Now, Battleframe visuals. These are the armor modification, and as you can see, the Black Cat's visual. It's currently at 1,401 credits for one of these. They have 6 available at that cost. Reusable items, and this could be good to call down the glider pad Cobalt Phoenix, which probably could be a cool one, but at 10,000 credits, it's up to you if you would like it. So this is one where I would say try and find this so you don't have to pay too much recraft items. Like me, I'm constantly having to craft myself glider pads. These are reusable, so it's a good thing to try and get your hand on if you can. Advanced Battleframes. We have the unlocks for these, and I'm not really sure why they are available here, because you can get them when you choose them in this one we're gonna show. You have the Battleframe Garage and the Battleframe Station. In the Battleframe Station you can just unlock these by just clicking, say that you're in Assault and you want to move on to Firecat, you click more info. The browser window will open and say it's costing you 10 beans to unlock it. So let's see, Battleframe licenses, advanced frames. These are a little bit more of the special ones. So the Firecat is 100 apparently. It might have been that I saw wrong, but it's 100 red beans to unlock these. So it might be worth it to actually buy them from the auction house. Now, you don't need to go to all these machines to do this. You can just quickly press your hotkeys, or you press escape, and then you have all the quick buttons down here. Certain things do require you to go to one of these stations, like the Battleframe Garage, when you need to repair. This button is not available when I'm opening up my personal screen. Repair isn't available there. Nor is the ability to edit perks. So a nearby garage is being pointed out on your garage or on your map, so you get to see what that is. So when you're in here in the Battleframe, you go in on the perks, you can click edit, and therefore you can drag them in. One final note, I'll be covering this in a future episode also, but when you have these perks here, do remember to look down a little bit, because I had 2 available and thought, oh cool, I'm gonna add my more defensive capabilities so I can play a lot of tougher points. But I forgot I could have added this one, which would have added 10% additional damage to my weapons. That would have been really, really useful. But you snooze, you lose. I have 3 slots available more, and I have a feeling that these will cost quite a lot. But you can respec, and it costs you 1 red beans. But I will cover this in future episodes. Alright, this was all for the daily dose of Firefall. I'm gonna head on out and farm a little bit more. I'm gonna try and make the money so I have my personal thumper level 3. Until next time guys, thanks for watching and peace out.